work, another car video. I know Big Scott loves these car videos. Something just popped into my head. I'm on the way to work and I listen to videos. I don't really watch them. I just throw the phone up on the dash and just listen mostly. Dylan, Double D Vintage, was recently on with Eddie from Eddie's Cardboard Chaos. Shout out to both those channels. Two awesome channels. If you're not watching, you're missing out. But they brought up something in my head and they kind of touched on it, but what? It's a two-parter. I was gonna do 2 videos, but I'm not doing 2 videos. For this subject, it'd be 2 short ones, but I wanna know everybody's input on what brings us to a channel to watch a video. Of course, cards. But what's that thing that you're like scrolling through your, because let's be honest, sometimes the subject matter in the title doesn't pique interest. So I know that with mine. I don't really title my videos very well. I never have, I don't feel. And so when you're scrolling through, what makes you stop and go, oh, I want to watch that video? I have my own criteria. I don't really look at thumbnails too much. I know I put a thumbnail up every once in a while, but it's just because when I put a thumbnail up, it's more for me. Like if I make a thumbnail, it's so I can recognize what video it is in the program I use. So I know like, okay, I already videotaped that card or those cards, I can put those away. So it's more of like an inventory thing for me. But I look at the picture a little bit, if it's a picture of the person's cards, not just a thumbnail. The title a little, the person, excuse me, the person that's doing the video. So what is it for you that brings you to somebody's video to watch and stay watching? A big thing for me on it is what they did in their last video. So a lot of times, like, I know Mangini's gonna show up a bunch of rare cards, beautiful cards, things that you don't see very often, scarce cards, naked cards, and graded cards, slabbed cards. So I know he doesn't like that R word, but and Dylan, I know he's gonna kind of hint a little bit, if he does it on purpose or not, on how he's going. Maybe I'm reading into his brain a little bit, maybe we're one brain, but like I know that he's gonna show some great vintage cards, so I know what's going on. Sometimes people will say, you know, wait till next video, wait till, you know, whatever. So that holds me, you know, brings me to the channel and brings me to the views that I, you know, watching the videos that I want to watch. And then the second part of that is, why do you collect what you collect? My brain is very scattered when it comes to collecting. I have every intention, and I wish I had my book with me, I'd show you, but it's in my locker at work. I have every intention of collecting exactly what I wrote down in my book, my list, my checklists. I have a mini binder. I had a little book that was, you know, hard binded, but I found that I was opening and closing it too much and I was breaking the binder. So I moved that one and I went and bought this mini binder. It's literally like the size of, oh, I don't know, maybe half the size of a binder, a regular binder, size-wise. And I bought dividers that, it was really cool, bought dividers that have it, or that go with it, and notebook paper that goes with it. So it's a little, I'm a nerd, I like doing, I like the graph papers, but I also like making my own charts with a ruler and a pen and all that. I got my Hall of Fame inductee where I want to get an autograph or a relic of each Hall of Famer. The relics would be like the older guys like Babe Ruth and stuff that I don't own. I would never own an autograph of them, or Christy Mathewson, or, you know, the hard ones. Then I got Nomars, Movons, 500 Home Run Club, 3,000 Strikeout Club, 3,000 Hits Club, TTM divider, when I sent them and when I get them back, care packages, Christmas packages that I've sent out, and then when I'm able to watch you open them because I want to make sure they get to you. Man, TTM addresses, all kinds of stuff. So I have every intention of sticking to those lists, but it does not work out that way. Me and Shane, Shoebox Legends, have been talking quite a bit, and Decon, Decon. That sounded weird. And me and Shane and I, I believe are about the same as far as collecting. You know, Red Sox. Ooh, shiny. That's what we do. Or vintage. Ooh, hockey. You know, it's little bits like that. So what brings you to what you collect? I have always been a Red Sox fan. And people have always asked, well, where were you born? Why are you a Red Sox fan? Blah, blah, blah. I was born in Iowa. We have free reign at whoever we want to watch. Field of Dreams was like 45 minutes from where my grandma lived. Been there multiple times, played games on it. I pitched on that field, the original field. But my dad has always been a Yankees fan. He's more of a Rays fan now. But he's always a Yankees fan. And I've appreciated the old timers, Mickey Mantle, Yogi Berra, Whitey Ford, Elston Howard, like all the old guys. But I also recognized very early, in a very early age, that maybe 7 years old, 6 years old, that I wanted to be a Red Sox fan. I loved watching the old grainy videos back in the day in the 80s. We'd watch the grainy videos of the 40s and 50s of Ted Williams hitting, and I'm a lefty, he was a lefty. I always just felt like he's always been my favorite player. So, and then the rival began with me and my dad. So, friendly rival, you know, and it still goes on too, because the Rays and the Red Sox have kind of developed this rivalry. So, if you stuck around this long, good for you, because I ramble and I haven't shown cards. I'm not showing cards because I'm driving to work. I don't have any cards with me. But this is a contest. I hope you stuck around for that part. I have not thought through the prize or prizes or whatever. Maybe it'll be some PayPal, or maybe it'll be some cards or a mystery pack or whatever. But I want to know your answer for both those in video response form. You can show cards with it, you don't have to. If you want to show examples of why you collect what you collect, feel absolutely free to do it. I'm going to pick at least 2 winners, and the way I'm going to do it is going to be randomization. I'm not going to do the wheel. I like the wheel, but I'm not going to do the wheel. I'm going to do random.org, and I'm going to pick. The winner is going to be on one. I'm going to shuffle it. First place is going to be the top guy. Second place is going to be the bottom guy. So it's not going to be first and second, or two randomizations and pick both number ones. So it'll be one randomization, pick top guy, bottom guy. Because I've been at the bottom multiple times, and I always feel like it's awesome to be like, oh, I'm at the bottom and I won. That's like, how does that win? How does that happen? But anyways, make a response saying what brings you and keeps you to the channels, and brings you, like, what's your criteria for you're always gonna watch. Like, I gotta click on it. There's no matter what I'm doing, if I'm sitting and relieving myself, or if I'm in the doctor's office, or if I'm, you know, bouncing on a trampoline, like, this is what's gonna bring me to this video, and I'm gonna watch it right then. And number 2 is what keeps you, why do you collect what you collect? And share what you collect. Don't just say, what, you know, I collect baseball cards because I like baseball cards. Like, share what you collect, and, you know, why do you do that? Whether it's because your mom or dad, or your aunt or uncle, or your grandpa or grandma, or it's just a team that you've always loved, or if it's, you know, whatever. Make a video response, at me or hashtag me in the title or in the description, so it'll show up. And this is gonna run, what's today, the 11th? I'm gonna run this until, let's say, the end of April, last day of April. 30 days in September, April. So the April 30th. I can never remember which one has 30 and 31. So April 30th at midnight Eastern Standard Time, Florida time. I will close this, and then I will do the randomization sometime, you know, May 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, whatever day I'm off. I don't know the calendar yet. But thank you for watching. If you stuck around, a 10-minute video with no cards shown. If you stuck around, I know my loyal fans, or friends. I shouldn't say fans, that's ridiculous. Friends. All right, off to go run. See you.